Hi, and welcome to Two Non-Yarn Snobs. I'm Sabrina. There's still no Anna because we're still socially distancing. Admin. You can email us at twononyarnsnobs@gmail.com. You can find Anna on Ravelry as Joey's Rib. You can find me, Sabrina, as JD's Girl. So it's been a while. Little bit's been going on. I changed jobs. Look at this hair. It's very humid. It's been raining a lot here. Very humid, frizzy hair. It's okay. My sister-in-law opened a grooming salon here in the town that I live in. And I changed jobs and went to work for her in the middle of a pandemic. It's been a little slow going. We are in Arkansas. We have not had a shelter-in-place order or stay-at-home orders. Most everything is open, with a few exceptions. It's the normal things. You can't go sit down in a restaurant and eat, but you can get to-go food. You can't go to the dentist unless it's an emergency. Hairdressers can't cut hair, but they're getting ready to relax all of that. I have mixed feelings on that, but I'm still working. I haven't missed any work during the whole thing, so grateful for that. Still scared because it's a scary situation, and I'm not sure how long it'll take for our world to go back to normal, or if it ever will. And I'm sure that all of y'all are just as uncertain as I am. But that's okay, because we'll get through this. So, enough, right? Y'all want to see some yarny stuff? FOs. I have a few. I don't have a darning needle, or I can't find a darning needle, and I haven't been out to a store, so I have ends that need woven in. This is the Step It Up shawl by Yarnspirations. It is a knitted shawl. It is a cake. It was a Yarn Bee sugar wheel, and call it sorbet. That's the colorway. And I had it started the last time we talked. I was here. I don't know if you can see that tiny little stitch marker. So I put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more points. And I love it. It's a crescent-shaped shawl. And orange is my favorite color, so I can see myself wearing this a ton. It's very pretty, and I really like it. So, one finished object. And then I made a dishcloth. This is Peaches and Cream Stripey. And it looks wonky because it needs washed. This is a very soft. It is not like regular Peaches and Cream. The Stripey is super, super soft. Sorry. I do like it. It needs washed so it'll shape back up, but I don't want to wash it until I weave in the ends, and I need a darning needle to do that. And I just haven't been anywhere but working home. That's not all that unusual. I'm kind of like that anyway. I'm just drinking water. Landon and I stopped this morning. Mask on. and went in and got fountain drinks before we went to work, because he's been going to work with me every day. But he has his own special room, and he doesn't interact with people. But he has a TV, and he has a computer, and he does his homework, and it's all been fine. But we stopped and got fountain drinks this morning on our way to work, because they're 79 cents. And then when it got empty, I just filled it up with water. So yesterday, I decided to make myself a head covering, a handkerchief, because a lot of times we'll go driving and picnicking on Saturdays and Sundays, and we just go out for a drive, and we roll down the windows, and my hair is super baby fine, and it gets tangled really bad. So I thought that I could wear something like this, and maybe my hair wouldn't tangle so bad. So it's just like a half a granny square, and then I just stitched it together and did a couple rows of single crochet. I tried it on yesterday, and this is that Ice Yarns that's so sparkly. It comes in a cake that Anna got for me. I was just going to make a shawl, but I just decided this little bit had to be for me to wear. It's really cute too. I like it. Okay. So then, because we're in the middle of this pandemic, I decided that I need to make a virus shawl. And I showed y'all this when it was started. And it's done. And this is a sweet roll called Wild Cherry. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is my 2020 virus shawl in remembrance of the pandemic. I love it. I may say that too much today, but I really do think that's very pretty. The next one is not my cup of tea, really. It's not my colors, not my wheelhouse, but it is lovely. So I made a second one. And this is a sugar wheel that I got on clearance for like $1.74. And I used 2 cakes. The colors are lovely. They're just not my kind of colors. I like more, whoo, there it is. And this is kind of fallish. Not so in your face. But it's really, really big. I enjoyed making it. It is bigger than my wingspan. So it's a nice big shawl. And if y'all can see, there's some holes in here because I'm trying to use up the cakes. Because I've decided that they are not great for everything. It has to be the right project to use a cake. So, but I'm drawn to them, and I buy them, and then they sit on my shelf. So I've really been putting effort into using them. So I'm happy to have 2 projects done that used 4 cakes off my shelf. So that's all my FOs. I find myself maybe I was more productive before all of this started, because I find myself sitting with my work in my lap, because before, if I was sitting down, I was working on something. But now I find myself sitting with my work sitting in my lap and not working on it and just zoned out. I know it's all gonna pass over, and it'll be something for my child to tell his grandchildren. And I'm not really suffering from not going anywhere, because I still go to work every day, and then I come home, and that's pretty much what I did before. But I don't know. I'm just worried. I'm worried about everyone and everything and all my family. And so that's all my FOs. On to whips. And I don't have a lot of whips to show you. I have been working on my granny squares for my marled mandala blanket that I made one at Christmas time and gave it away, and I loved it so much that I decided that I needed to make another one. I haven't counted how many squares I have, but I have this many. This whole basket is completely full and overflowed, and this is the project I take to work with me every day. And I just grabbed 2 cakes, like blindly, out of my mandala cakes, and put them together. And I haven't been disappointed with how any of them look. I guess maybe if I had 2 colors going together that I hated, I would hit the pause button and do something different. But I have not been upset with any of them. Even when I thought maybe I wouldn't like them, I think they're fine. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use a charcoal gray and do the join as you go method when I get enough. My husband got me this bag to carry to work. This is the logo for the new shop. Isn't he adorable? And he really makes me smile. So I'm using this one right now, along with this one, that I guess I got on clearance for $1. And it's turning out really pretty. I'm super happy with it. Like, this is the square I'm working on. Sometimes I think that's going to be awful together, and then it turns out fine. These are the squares I made at work today. Maybe I'll count. So I'm recording on my phone, and the phone rang. So I don't know if I'll be able to compile them. I've done that before, so this will be a test. A test. So I liked the little head kerchief thing so well that I made last night that I started another one. And this is some sock yarn. It's the Ice Yarns print sock that Anna bought for me. And I should be able to make one of those little kerchiefs, whatever they're called, and still have enough for a pair of socks. And this yarn is beautiful. It's not the softest sock yarn I've ever worked with. It's a little on the rustic side, a lot like a Patton's Croy, but it's going to be on top of my hair and maybe keep it from being so tangly. That's the only thing that matters. And I'm using a C-hook, a 2.75. It's a pretty tiny little hook. But I really like how delicate the half a granny square looks. It's so nice and light. I'm sure I'll finish this evening. And then I plan to start a scarf on the bias for Jerry. I hope to start that tonight. Ross from Smells Like Yarn just put it out today or yesterday. And it's a nice looking scarf. It's knit on size 10 needles. I know I have some, but that's a really big needle for some worsted weight yarn. I might drop it down to a 9 and just add some stitches. We'll see. I hope everyone out there is doing great. I'm going to try not to wait so long to come and visit with y'all, because I love to watch other podcasts, and many of them brighten my day. And maybe I can brighten someone's day. If I can just brighten one person's day, then I couldn't ask for more. I have not done any spinning in the last few weeks. My wheel is sitting in the living room, staring at me. I just haven't had the mind space. I've needed things that I could do without a lot of thought. Granny squares. Not a lot of thought. Anyway, until next time, stay safe. Bye, guys.